Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Mr. Wolf, and welcome to the final episode of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. So last episode, we defeated Arkham and teamed up with Virgil to take him down. So this episode, we're going to finish up in the last mission, mission 20. I'm really excited for this, and I'm recording this, like, right after I finished uploading one episode and currently uploading another one, so, I figured it's just, like, since I'm on a roll, I want to, like, do it as much as I can. There's Arkham. I don't even hear it. Just lands. How the hell did he survive that?
Why? How could I?
This is sort of making me think about when Dante fought that like professor guy from DMC4. It's just like, you surrendered your humanity.
What a surprise. Here I was looking for you, and lo and behold, you come to me.
Mary.
Don't ever call me that again. My mother was the only one who could say my name.
Wait. Please. Do you really want to shoot me? Can you shoot me? Your own father? What have I done wrong? Even heroic Sparta sacrificed a woman so that he could become a legend. I wish to be a god! And I sacrificed one miserable human being for that reason. That is all.
Dude, you are fucked in the head.
Really so awful. I have some unfinished business to take care of. Help me, Mary.
Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady. Goodbye, Father.
No!
And that ties in DMC5 when Lady said that, when Lady told Nero, you never recover from that because Nero's hatred to Virgil reminded her of her hatred to Arkham. Man, this instrumental Devils Never Cry is one of the best ones that I've heard.
There, I thought I wasn't gonna cry.
Mission 20, Screaming Souls. Cast off your pride and embrace your fate. I just want to do one quick check. How am I at my items? Okay, we still have plenty of stars. Okay, we should be fine on that. Can't really do any more upgrades on the orbs. Doing that for a while. Okay, our guns. Do we have enough for the guns? Yep, just about enough. Okay. And there we go. Fully maximum. What? I didn't get an achievement for the guns? What? I thought it would, since it gave me an achievement for leveling up all the melee weapons. Well, here we go.
Give that to me. No way. You got your own. Well, I want yours too. What are you gonna do with all that power, huh? No matter how hard you try, you're never gonna be like Father. We're wasting time!
God, this is such an epic scene.
We are the sons of Sparta.
Within each of us flows his blood. But more importantly, his soul! And now, my soul is saying it wants to stop you!
Unfortunately, our souls are at odds, brother. I need more power.
And we're supposed to be twins.
Twins. Right.
I have seen that scene so many times. Shit. Ah, damn it. Oh, now he's going Devil Trigger. I see. Okay, this is definitely going to be the toughest Virgil fight because... this is also regenerating his health. Oh, no, 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 no. Where'd he go? Let's see you block that. Holy crap, he did. Man, but I have seen, like, that scene of just seeing the two... like... just that final scene of the two, like... and telling each other that Dante's trying to convince Virgil not to do this, and Virgil is just like, no. I've seen that so many times, it's just... and every time it was always epic, because it's just like... all Riley... because, like, so much happening in this game, all leading up to this moment. And this is definitely, like, one of my favorite, like, Virgil tracks in the game. Just so cool. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Come on, we can do this, Dante. Come on, we're almost there, Yes!
Am I being defeated?
What's wrong? Is that all you got? Come on, get up. You can do better than that.
The portal to the human world is closing, Dante. Because the amulets have been separated.
Let's finish this, Virgil. I have to stop you. Even if that means killing you.
Man, I'm getting chills just of seeing this. And there's like an attention to detail of how like Virgil's like running towards straight on, but Dante's slightly looking to the ground. That you can tell that he doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to kill his brother, but in order to save the world, he has no choice. Just this whole thing, like, I can definitely see why people like this game so much, because it's just really, really awesome.
No one can have this, Dante. It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta. Leave me and go, if you don't want to be trapped in the demon I'm staying. This place was our father's home.
And there he goes. I'm still wondering, like, what happened to Virgil after DMC 1? Is it what? Well, we know obviously, like, what happened to him, but it still leaves a few plot holes of, like, how he escaped, how he, like, survived from his encounter as, like, Nello Angelo, and how did he even wind up back in the human world? And there we go.
What an ordeal.
Indeed.
You're still here.
I need that back.
No late charges, I hope?
I'll think about it.
We should be fine for now. But I'm sure they'll be back soon. Very soon.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Are you crying?
It's only the rain.
The rain already stopped.
Devils never cry.
I see. Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Maybe.
Even a devil may cry. That's like an awesome slip of how...
Looks like we're gonna be busy for a
Yeah,
while.
of like the main title of the series.
Well, bring it on. I love this. This is what I live for! I'm absolutely crazy about it!
Hell yeah! Ooh, there's a demon counter. Sweet! So it looks like this is just a classic thing that has always been in the games. It's just kill a bunch of demons and go ballistic. Fucking love it! Hell yeah! Combined with the music and the credits, it's just like, these are some of my favorite credits. The kind for where, like, you actually get to, you still keep playing. Okay, so I think I have to kill 100 demons, is what it said to unlock. Because I know there's like a brief epilogue into this. Okay, can more spawn? 'Cause these guys are pretty easy to kill. It's just like, can more of you dudes spawn? Hell yeah! This is so cool of how, like, definitely seeing of like us teaming up with like Lady throughout the game, and just in this sequence and just killing demons. Like nothing in comments and everything. Just us, just the credits playing, showing all the people who worked really, really hard to make this fantastic game, and just us going ballistic and killing demons. Nothing better than this. Okay, so since we're just about getting close to the end, I will say that with final thoughts on this game, this is awesome. This is really, really awesome. Awesome, and I can definitely see why people consider like this to be like one of the best Devil May Cry, like the pinnacle Devil May Cry game in the series. in the series that I can see like why this was sort of like why people like this so much. Because the way how they made this game, especially in comparison with what happened with DMC2, is really, really impressive. Really impressive. That this game, it not only gave us a whole, like, background into, like, Dante's origin, how he started, what was sort of like the start of his mission and everything, and what made him into, like, who he is, and what ultimately led of him to come. Oh, come on, kill him, come on, no. Come on, what were you doing? Yeah! 100 demons! But it also introduced us of sort of like the gameplay style that would inspire like the games to come for the future. It's just really, really impressive. Of like ultimately what made this game and what made Devil May Cry to what it is, the series that it would become in the future, is really, really incredible. And I really enjoyed this game. Like, okay, I'm gonna let this finish because presented by Capcom. I'm gonna let this finish because we are gonna get like one more bit. To hell with that. Rock on! You killed over 100 demons. Nice.
What happened next? Nothing, really. We took care of all the remaining devils, and that was it. Still have a job to do that's far from done, which is to eliminate every last demon. I need to ensure that monsters like my father never come about again. And he promised to help me hunt down the demons, even though he's part one himself. But now I realize that there are humans as evil as any devil, as well as kind and compassionate demons in this universe. At least I've found one so-called devil who is able to shed tears for those he cares about. That's enough for me to believe in him.
Now I can start my business.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while to pick one. Wanna know the name? Devil May Cry.
That is awesome. Oh, I thought we'd be seeing this in the Virgil gameplay. Mundus.
It'll be fun to fight with the Prince of Darkness. If my father did it, I should be able to do it too.
That's an interesting attention to detail that we see him toss away Yamato's scabbard. Alright. A B! Nice! An A. Okay. I was hoping to actually get, like, an S rank, but you know what, that's okay. But anyways, that's an interesting attention to detail that I looked it up, and tossing aside a scabbard, it's actually believed, like, in Japanese culture, that, like, when a warrior, like a samurai, for instance, when he tosses aside his scabbard, it represents, like, in a sense, like, he's gonna go into a battle that he knows that he will fall. So it's, so that little attention to detail of showing Virgil cast aside Yamato's scabbard shows that Virgil is somewhat confident that he can fight Mundus, that he can beat him, but at the same time knows that that is a futile attempt and he's most likely to lose. So to actually show that little attention to detail is really, really awesome. Awesome. Ah, and even shows the total rankings. A lot of B's, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I got one S, an S. Yeah, definitely a lot of B's, a couple of A's, one C. Okay, I can't give too much complaints about that since I'm not expert at the game. The prequel doesn't mean you can be a newbie. Congratulations. Gallery mode is not a success. selectable. Virgil is now selectable. A new costume has been added. Movies have been added to the gallery. Illustrations have been added to the gallery. Set the current game data. Yes, please. Perfect. Oh, and it takes us right back here. Like here. Interesting. Interesting. So overall with that. So to give more explanation of with sort of my overall review of Devil May Cry 3. This is a really cool game. Like, as I keep saying, that this is awesome. It was really fun to really experience of how with Devil May Cry of sort of what really kicked off the series. That yes, DMC 1 was the start of it. Without that game, there wouldn't be Devil May Cry. But after what happened with DMC 2, it definitely did put a bad rep in the game series. And sort of DMC 3, sort of restored it, and really paved way to a lot of the mechanics that would later on, travel through the rest of the games. That I can't give too much hate with a lot of the mechanics, especially with stuff like the leveling up of the styles, with the styles, and how originally with this game of how you could only select one style and 2 guns and 2 melee weapons, and also with how with some other stuff, such as select, such as the navigation system and everything. I can't give too much hate into that because I was back when this game came out, it was sort of experimenting of sort of how they could really progress in the game series. So Devil May Cry 3 sort of served as sort of not only as restoring the series, but also as sort of a blueprint to how later games and to how they would make the later games. DMC 4 definitely added more into that, the able to switch up styles on the fly, using all the weapons, and making it easier to level up in stuff such as styles and weapons. Even though it definitely looked like that DMC 4 did that, I definitely didn't enjoy how it had 2 separate currency stuff the souls and then also the red orbs. So I definitely liked that how in DMC 5 they changed it back to just the red orbs, as red orbs for everything. And everything. And it is interesting of our sort of seeing of with a lot of other stuff to show of how the various devil trigger forms that you could take depending on which weapon and sort of the specifics that you need in order to level up the styles. I definitely did. It was definitely tricky of how to level them up. I'm just gonna save just in case. Level them up every now and then. But in the main title, figured just come back here for the sake of it. It was definitely tricky of to figure out the leveling up because it definitely left me confused a few times. But when getting past that and the navigation, even though it was a pain in the ass to really figure out of where I was supposed to go, what was connected, and what was the correct path and what was not. Even though that was definitely a pain in the ass to get over, it was still fun and enjoyable. That in the end, that even though this game is not perfect, this game isn't perfect, but at the same time, I can't give too much hate into it because at the time when this was made, it definitely served as the blueprints that would later on go on to the later games to come. But aside from some of the stuff that this was in the end still a fun game, and I really enjoyed it. And overall, that concludes Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. And yes, I finally said the full title for once. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think in general that's pretty much gonna do it for Devil May Cry on the channel. And reason being is because at the moment there's not really a lot of other Devil May Cry stuff to cover over that I might do at least one video on this game with Virgil just to see his gameplay. But in general, I think I'm just gonna do Virgil in my free time. Because there's not really a whole lot to experience with him. And also, with Devil May Cry in general, there's not really a whole lot of other games to really explore and other DMC related content to really do. That I know the other 2 games that there are 3 other games out there, but I honestly don't really want to play them. Devil May Cry 1 is okay. It's okay. That's, like, again, it was the start of the series, so I can't give too much hate, but I'm not really super drawn into it. And from the hate that I've seen from DMC2, I honestly am not that interested in playing it. I'm playing into it, especially from the cons that I've heard about the game, of how the world map is, like, so massive, and a lot of the combat really isn't so well. The plot doesn't even make any sense. And I played DMC Devil May Cry once, and well, I completed it once, and same thing with Virgil's Downfall, and I mentioned it before, but I'm okay with the gameplay. The gameplay is not horrible. It's somewhat decent and easy to follow along. Same thing with the environment. It's pretty creative of how they've made Limbo, but the characters and the story and just about the rest of the stuff is so goddamn awful. I cannot stand it. So I am never touching that game again. Man, but I think of, like, with some other Devil May Cry stuff, that if I wanted to go back, I think one of the main things I would really want to experience would be Devil May Cry 5 on PlayStation 5. But given how, like, PlayStation 5 is still, like, again, it's still doing that, like, simple release, selectable releases, and also the, like, with a lot of stuff that I've been hearing about it, like, glitches and everything, I'm still gonna wait until the console comes out more commonly before, like, buying a PS5. But definitely, like, when we buy a PS5, when I buy a PS5, Devil May Cry 5 is definitely selected on sort of like a revisit series, that I plan to do. I don't know how many games that I'm gonna revisit on for the PlayStation 5, but so far the titles that I am thinking is sort of like a couple of the Kingdom Hearts games, Detroit Become Human, God of War 2018, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Devil May Cry 5. I might visit the other games such as, like, Spider-Man PS4 and Shadow of the Colossus. But until then, we're just gonna keep things rolling over here. And overall, that is gonna pretty much do it. It's gonna pretty much do it. And it might do it for Nintendo Switch series for now. I say for now that one day I will come back on doing a Let's Play on the Nintendo Switch. But until then, that is gonna pretty much do it. So, and overall, that is gonna be it. So if you guys want to check out the rest of the Devil May Cry series that I've done on the channel, such as DMC 5, DMC 4, and even the LEGO art showcases that I've done where I've covered just about all of the main Devil May Cry characters, you could check those out on my channel. With the showcases, you can watch those on the LEGO Arts playlist, or in the Devil May Cry 5 playlist. And if you want to check out, like, some more like gameplay videos as well as LEGO Arts projects, consider subscribing to the channel, because it's thanks to you guys that this channel, like, grows and progresses, and is able to, like, help me, like, come up with, like, new ideas and new Let's Plays, new showcases for you guys in the future. And you guys in the future. And with some final notes that if you've liked this series, and stuck around this long, that's great. And if you didn't, that's alright as well. But thank you guys so much for stopping by on this series. And I'll see you guys next time in the next Let's Play series. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.